is running for his life. We're talking about flow states, but not this kind of flow. And Nongshim, they take the lead in this final potential game 2-0.
Oh, with match point on the line, that's actually huge for Nongshim. Being able to get that pick off first blood and then the secondary kill, and it was on Arise and Toonski. Both of them, we were talking in the draft about both of these heroes. Like they need to have a good early game, and dying that early, huge for them. Really unfortunate for RWE. Now they need to figure out other ways to get back in this game because they're starting to fall a little bit behind.
Yep. And first Tyrant of the game actually goes in the hands of HoK, which means Nongshim now have the Tyrant buff. It's a horrible situation to be in because, look, the potential turnaround, the person responsible for getting the kills onto Siri was going to fall onto the hands and shoulders of Arise. And right now, I don't think he can do it.
Control the distance.
This is like every one of my rank games with like Alam on my team. I just feel like it's not really as impactful. Not to say that Arise is even close to any of the people that I would play with, but just being able to die early, I've seen that time and time again, right? It happens, but being able to come back and dying a secondary time, Arise, this is a tough game already for RWE.
Yep. I mean, Arise mastered his courage, right? He wanted to go for more camps. He wanted to kind of dwindle the farm. But once again, just so happens that Haku and Illusion were around the corner, got the kill as well. So it's a lousy position to be playing out of. So Ruffle Era, they need this T1 on the bot. They need to find something across the map.
Yeah. It seems like a pretty decent idea, but Faye, all the front.
Yep, he gets a double knockup, and this is the reward they've been looking for. They will get the life. It's a 1-for-1 trade. So I think it's a small win for the side of Ruffle Era, but they need to get more. Something else needs to happen in the next 2 to 3 minutes, or they will be stuck on the back foot for a very long time.
No, I think that is definitely a win for RWE, right? The fact that they got the bottom T1, plus you force the rotation of Kyung9. Now, 7jin is kind of happily farming for free on that top lane. This is a huge window of opportunity for them to get in, and then there's a reason why the net worth lead is actually shifted in favor of RWE. That was a good rotation.
Yeah, and this is what I mean when I tell you play the map, right? We don't go for the fights, we just play the map.
Yeah, definitely helped out. I mean, it's going to be huge for them, but Nongshim here, again, they're a little bit behind. They're kind of sticking around. They don't have a bottom or a top T1. The only towers that have been taken... Oh, but Faye.
Yep, he goes in, but Danny is very low on health. Faye will sidestep that ultimate, and at this point, Ruffle Era, the only possible prize is a T1, and even then, they're not going to get it. Everything cleared off by Illusion and Kyung9 as well.
Oh, Toonski, he misses that rune. Like, I always think, like, the Nua, you have, like, one job, man. That's all you need to do is just get those, like, final pickoffs. Not able to find Faye. He gets away scot-free, so to speak. But now Haku just being this nuisance, man.
He might go in for the smite. Here, drive-by, easy one. But he's going to get punished. 4 or 5 members on the side of Ruffle Era. They're going in onto Haku. Haku, he's going to try and survive. Not going to work out for him. Gets taken out. But in the meantime, that mid-wave marching in T1 might be successfully defended so far.
Okay, sir, Haku. Okay, it's cool that you made the play. It's flashy, but you dying and just giving it up again, not ideal, right? This is a situation where you got to be like, hey, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth going in. Yes, it's a flashy play and looks good for the highlights or whatever, but dying, that just gives up everything, right? And you're letting Arise get back into play.
Holy, 7jin deleted, and that's gonna be Illusion happy with that overcommitment on the side of Ruffle Era. Ruffle Era, they might be looking for the pincer because Arise is around the corner, but it looks like no, they will play a little bit safer, but not too safe. 7jin dead once again.
Dead there on that one. But, Faye did commit the think inside the box, tried to go for Fleur. Didn't actually able to lock him in, especially since he's got the burst ram. But, it's another cooldown that they need to kind of work around. But, Nongshim here, look at the vision score. Kind of key for them. If you're looking at what Fleur and 7jin have kind of contributed, 21 and 26 is very high. Map control.
Yep, Arise, I think he made a mistake here. That's overcommitment. The Nua is going to come in. Toonski trying to save the day. Actually blocks the bubble for him, so that's a big win on the side. But you know what? There is a particular situation that has not happened just yet, and Ruffle Era needs to make that happen. They need to pick off Siri. Siri has been farming non-stop this entire game.
Yeah, it has been nonstop. And look, it's kind of, they haven't been able to find ways to get in. Siri's, like, his awareness has been good where he hasn't really been able to kind of be ambushed, freely, right? Arise has not been able to find him and to kind of get that pick off. But this Tyrant fight is going to be pretty huge.
Yeah, Illusion just landing all of those couple blades, and on the back lines, Kyung looking for an opening onto 7jin, will not get it. The stun comes in onto Fleur as well, but here he goes. What is happening? Arise! There is no comms happening, and Nongshim, they all blind. They go in to get all 5 members as Nongshim march down that mid lane as well.
Oh man, I hate to go to the count, but it's like 1, 2, all the way to 5 because Arise, you make one mistake, you try to go in, try to go cute, and then your entire team gets wiped out. This absolute disaster. Look at Arise, what are you doing 1 versus 4, especially with that control from Faye, which was on point, and pretty much it was all she wrote. We're like, Nongshim, we're like, hey, I'm gonna take everything else to go. This is free food for us. We'll take that one, and it's a triple kill going the way of Illusion.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why would he go for that? Because if you take a look at the other side of his counterparts, they were backing off. There was no one ready to go in with Arise as well.
And that's another thing is that RWE were actually in this game. They were actually, in terms of net worth, they had a slight advantage. They were doing everything well. Even with the kill, feed a little bit more, in favor of Nongshim. But
oh no, 7jin immediately taken out, and that's the painful combination that Nongshim. This is why their draft is so scary. And looking to close the game, this is one of the best drafts to do it because there's so much control, there's so much burst, and you are out of reach from this side of RWE era.
Yeah, and it really comes back to HoK just being that frontliner. Providing that sense of security, that space is actually huge for them because he just stands up front. He's so tanky at this point where, Illusion, Siri, and even Faye, to a certain extent in terms of the control, just kind of like lock you down and just blow you up.
Yeah, and you can see the discrepancy, right? Not only just in the farm, the itemization, but the EXP. Illusion and Faye, just these 2 members alone. In a normal situation, you wouldn't expect Arise to back off, but he was thwarted from taking that Shadow Overlord.
Yeah, looks like they're going to take more than that as they're sieging the top T2. Arise is just continuing to farm. He's the only one. He is your lifeline. He needs to get that farm. Danny's been stuck in, just, fighting for scraps with the rest of the team, not able to get anything going, while Arise is, again, just trying to find whatever he can to get himself in this game.
Yep, it's a tough situation, right? And for now, he's trying to steal away camps from the side of Nongshim, but it's not going to work out too much. Kyung9 is on sentry mode here.
Yeah, he spots it out. He knows something is up. I mean, maybe the red buff is going to be picked off here, but...
Oh, no! Oh. Yep, he makes it out, but that's an ultimate given, and Danny falls as it looks like T3 on the top going to be split wide open. On the back lines, Arise looking for an entry point, but there's nothing available. All he can do is try and cut the waves, but even then, the rest of the members of Nongshim are already covering that spot.
Yeah, you can't fight there, right? With Danny down for 30 seconds, or 21 now, Arise just takes the red buff. Maybe he gets away. Faye is sent out with him. No way.
There's no way. I think inside the box, everything committed. 4 members strong actually, as HoK gonna be credited with that kill as well. And it looks like a RWE era. It is like the start of the end here.
Yeah, it's looking to be a rough world era. Anyways.
Well done.
No, but look, I don't know how they get back in this one, right? Danny getting caught out in that top lane was like a huge travesty for them, right? Not being able to just kind of stay alive because without Danny, you can't really fight. Plus, he's not even farming at this point. Like, who is going to just kind of control this game for you? And now you have a situation where you have Tunski on the Nua and Lam, which is both of them are very behind. And these are heroes that really don't come back. This is a almost unwinnable game for RWE at this stage.
Yeah, they need too much time, and I mean time is of the essence. Even in the late game, I don't think Danny can take a 1v1 fight against HoK, right? Even now, he's tickling him with all the skill sets that he has. He's using everything. Ultimate Shell, Rolling Raid, whatever extra damage, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's just like tickling your women. So like everyone else, I mean, Illusion is serious. As long as their positioning is fine, the potential angles that RWE go in on are very linear. Aside from Arise, maybe gets in.
They give it a try. Look, nothing is happening. Arise, along with Fleur, they try to go on the backlines, try to catch out Kyung9, but they get caught out instead. And this might be the death blow for them. It is going to be a snipe. Kyung9 gets credited for that kill as well. Nongshim, they have taken 1 down. 4 more to go. Maybe not even necessary because the crystal is exposed. The dragons are in.
Yeah, it looks like 7jin just force field suppression just to stay alive. They're gonna heal, but like this base is under siege. Haku all the way up in the front line. They do have the Vanguard, so they could push here potentially. But you know, oh, they're locked down.
Up, Green Roam catching out the backlines as well. A lot of snipes coming in. Arise, he gets the crash in, but does not get the kill. There is not enough life for them. There's too much damage coming out from the side of Nongshim. Lessons will be learned today, and what a snipe as Siri, he lays down the domination. The next round and wave of minions are here, and it looks like this could be the end of the game. Tunsky, he's trying his best on the back lines. They get the knock up onto 3 floor. He's gonna try his best. But the third time is the charm. It is going to be Nongshim taking this entire series, putting themselves on top of